Hey guys, I finished a great book yesterday, but I didn't have time to review it. So here's the review. It's going to be on the novella Anthem by Ayn Rand, or Ayn Rand. I don't know how to, you know, say her first name, but it's either Ayn Rand or Ayn Rand. I've heard both ways. So yeah, this is the Centennial Edition, which that means, hold on, let me show you how short the novella actually is. I'm going to start off in chapter 1, and I'm going to show you where it finishes at. Okay. It finishes... Okay, this is how big the novella is right here. This right here. This here is just like introduction and some notes and stuff like that. This is the actual story right here. This is the story. It's 105 pages long. Super short. This is the story. Okay. Look how big the font... Wait, it's a bad page. Look how big the font is. So you can see. Alright. And then the rest... It's how she edited it, so it shows how she did the stuff, like how she crosses out words and adds new ones. So it's very interesting. So Anthem is a 105 page novella. It's a great novella too. It's really awesome, and it's about hold on, let me find his name. It's about a man, a 21-year-old guy called Equality 72521. See, they don't have names, they have numbers. So there's his name right there, Equality 72521. I mean, 5, yeah, never mind. So it follows this guy throughout the whole story, and this is like a lot of years into the future. And basically is how our government is right now. Well, not really, but she's like telling the story of how it's gonna be. I don't know. I don't really understand that part. But it's about a 21-year-old guy called Equality. You know, let's just call him Equality because I don't want to say his numbers. It's too much to remember. But let's call him Equality. Equality lives in a town. Doesn't give that much description on what the town's like or where it's located at, but yeah, just picture a town, and he's there, and he always wanted to be a scientist. But the council, it's these old type people that lead the town and the area and that kind of stuff, and they assigned him to be a street sweeper. So that's a huge difference from being a scientist to a street sweeper. So that's where it starts. And, he's very disappointed, he's mad, and he's kind of like a rebel. He wants to rebel against them. And what's really confusing about this book is that they do not use I. So let's say I went to the barn. You can't use I, you have to use the word we. So we went to the barn even though there's nobody with you. So that's kind of hard to understand in the beginning, but you actually get used to it. Just say in your mind I, every time you see the word we. And instead of saying her or she, they use the word them or they. So yeah, it's kind of confusing. And there's no adjectives too. There's no like the fat priest, or the sad donkey. They just use the donkey, But overall, it was a great, very inspirational story. And they have a lot of laws, You can't have any friends, but he has a friend because he's kind of like a rebel. He has a friend. I think his name was like International something. But you can't have friends. You can't talk bad about the council. You can use the word we, and everything you do, you can mate. They have a mating season even, like from this month to this month and kind of stuff like that. That's where JD Bang Bang and make children. Other than that, you get burned at the stake, which means everybody's there. You get burned to death in front of everybody for any of those little rules you break. So yeah, it can get really graphic at some point, sometimes, and it can be real scary too. But Ayn Rand, she's a female author. This book was written in 1938, so it's very old, but it's very scary how someone had an imagination to, write this kind of book back in the day, But overall, it's really, really good. It turns out into a love story about midway through. I'm not going to spoil what happens there, but the ending is amazing. It's very inspirational. This book, taught me how to, fight for myself. Like, don't Don't let nobody tell you what you can do, you know. Well, not like that either. Like, your parents tell you something, go ahead and do it, you know. But don't let people boss you around like that, and do what you think is right, you know. But yeah, I'm going to give Anthem a 5 out of 5 rating. I think it was great. Top 10 books of all time for me. Really, really, really great book. Go and pick this up. And yeah, pick up this edition too, you know, because it's only $8 and it has the, how she edited it. Basically, all this is cussing and bad words. None of this. There's no cuss words in all of this. Okay? So yeah, even a kid could read it. Not a kid, probably like a 12-year-old or 13, 12, 11, around that age. They could probably get it. I'm 14 and I got it, and it was really good. But yeah, 5 out of 5 for Anthem, and I will see you guys later. Bye.